This is going to be a video to teach you how to multiply binomials using both the FOIL method and the box method. Those of you who are in my Algebra 1 class can find this on page 35 in your Unit 4 Topic 2 packet. Just as a reminder, you can pause this video at any time if I'm going too quickly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply the binomial x plus 2 times x plus 5 times x plus 2 using two different methods. First, I'm going to use the FOIL method, and then I'm going to use the box method. And we'll get the same answer both ways. FOIL is an acronym to help you remember to multiply all four steps. When we multiply two binomials together, we want to make sure that this x, this first x in the x plus 5, is multiplied to both x and 2. And so the first step is to think about f for the first terms. X is the first term in this binomial. X is the first term in the second binomial. So I'm going to do x times x, and I get x squared. Then I have O for the outside terms, the outer terms. The outer terms are x and 2. See how they're like on the outside of the problem? So I'm going to do 2x times 2, and I get 2x. I stands for the inner terms. The inner terms are 5 and x, so I'm going to make another arc. And 5 times x is just 5x. L stands for the last terms. The last terms are 5 and 2, so we've got 5 times 2 is 10. So we've done all our multiplication, and I must see these arcs if you're using the FOIL method. And now I can write my final answer. I look at my four terms, and I notice that these two terms are like terms, so I'm going to combine them. And my final answer is x squared plus 7x plus 10. I want to do this exact same problem another way. I'm going to do it using the box method. So the box method works like a multiplication table, just like in elementary school when you would see like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 1 to 12 going down the side, and it was like 1 times 1 is 1, and then the bottom corner 12 times 12 was 144. Except instead of 1 to 12, I'm going to put my first binomial and my second binomial. And I'm going to multiply it just like I would multiply a multiplication table. X times x is x squared. X times 5 is 5x. 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 5 is 10. Now, I'm going to put my like terms together. There they are. And I've got x squared plus 7x plus 10, just like I did over here. So we're going to do one more problem using both methods, and then you can pick what method you like. So our second problem we're going to do is x plus 3 times x plus 4. So first, x times x is x squared. F-O-I-L, O for outside. X times 4 is 4x. I for inside. 3 times x. L for last. 3 times 4 is 12. Again, I have like terms. I'm going to add them together. So now I've got x squared plus 7x plus 12. I'm going to do the exact same problem using the other method. So I'm going to do it with the box. I'm going to write x plus, whoops, a little too close. Uh-oh. Earthquake! Not really, I just knocked the camera. All right, so we've got x plus 3, and then we've got x plus 4. And we're just going to multiply. X times x is x squared. X times 3, 4 times x, 4 times 3. Again, I have like terms, so I'm going to say my final answer is x squared plus 7x plus 12. There you go. All right, so if you are using my Algebra 1 packet, go ahead and jump to page 37, and let's look at some problems. Or I'm sorry, page 36. Let's look at some problems there. So we have a couple problems here, and it says to use the box or the FOIL method. And normally I would say, yeah, use whatever method you like. But for number 3, as you look, I don't have two binomials here. I have a monomial, one term, and then I have a binomial, two terms. So all I really need to do is not FOIL or box, I just need to distribute. And then I get x squared plus 4x, and I am done. Okay, so I'm going to do one more problem both ways, and then after that you can choose which one you like. I've got x plus 5, and then it's being squared. Now I want you to realize that this is not equal to x squared plus 25. Okay, that is not, you can't just distribute the square. Remember, to square something means to multiply it by itself. All right, so we need to multiply x plus 5 times x plus 5. So first, outer, inner, last. Like terms, and my final answer is x squared plus 10x plus 25. And I'm going to do that using the box method also. So we've got x plus 5 times x plus 5, and when I multiply that I get x squared, I get 5x, 5 times x is also 5x, 5 times 5 is 25. I put my like terms together. Now, what's great about these problems is they've all been pretty simple. They've all had positive numbers, and the beginning of my binomial is always x. So what I want you to do is really think, which method do you prefer? And then we're going to turn to page 37, and we're going to look at some more difficult problems. So here you can see this is significantly more difficult. I'm going to do number 1, and I'm going to do number 2 for you. I'm going to do number 1 using the FOIL method, and I'll do number 2 using the box method. So here we go. We have 5r times 4r. So the first thing I'm going to do, I must draw my arcs. 5r times 4r is 20r squared. Then I'm going to do 5r times 3, because those are the outside terms, and that's going to be 15r. Then I'm going to do negative 7 times 4r, and that's going to be negative 28r. And last, so that was first, outside, inside, now I'm going to do last. Negative 7 times 3 is negative 21. Again, like terms, and if I have to pick up my calculator for this, there's no shame. If I need to do 15 minus 28 on my calculator, that's what I'm going to do to get the right answer. And then I'm going to get 20r squared minus 13r minus 21, which I wrote as a 12. Okay, we're going to do one more. I'll do the box method for this one. So I'm going to draw my box. I'm going to write, oh man, earthquake. I'm going to write 4a minus 3. And then I'm going to write a plus 4. And now I'm going to multiply. A times 4a, well that's like a 1a times 4a. So 1 times 4 would be 4, and then a times a will be a squared. 1a times negative 3 becomes negative 3a. 4 times 4a becomes 16a. And 4 times negative 3 becomes negative 12. So now I'm going to put my like terms together, and here they are. First, I'm going to write down the 4a squared. Oop, I'm right under the camera here. Then I'm going to write down 16 minus 3 is 13. And then minus 12. And there is my product.